hard point. Capture the objective. Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Semtex out.
Hard point locked down. We've pulled ahead. Hard point contested.
Wow, boy, you're rude.
Semtex going out.
I hope that hits him. Of course, he's still here. He knows I'm rushing him, so he's working.
Semtex out.
His control sucks.
Hard point identified. Hard point locked down.
Like, I do so good when I'm not streaming though. No lie. I just need rapid kills and bloodthirsty. So.
Hold fire.
Bro. I got double kill, but it doesn't count.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Like, the scope though, it scopes in so slow. Like, look, if you just tap it twice, it scopes in really fast. Like, look.
Neutralize the gas line. Hostile.
No way.
Contesting hard point. Hostiles have the hard point.
Port Nova requesting spy plane on grid.
Clip that, bro.
Throwing Semtex. Confirming kill.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Annoying.
Hard point is secure. Contesting hard point.
Enemy sniper working.
Hard point
I literally quick scoped on that too. I might just have to use the 703. The really good one. That one.
Hard point identified.
Hard point on
Down.
Double kill.
Hard point contested.
Man, he got that right.
Hard point.
Somebody got that right. They hit exactly on me. I'm 13 and 10.
We're losing this fight.
Didn't know he was.
Artillery targeting detected. Net call. Incoming artillery.
Very
We'll
good.
just make this one video.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
What? Oh, they got the
Hardpoint locked
Field
down.
mic out.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles has the hardpoint. Cruise missile inbound. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint contested. Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
Oh, he's using a PR.
Contesting hardpoint.
Semtex thrown.
Hardpoint lost.
And I'll mute the other team. And here they're.
Call. Hostile air patrol detected.
Controller? Oh, it's because my stick's broken and it doesn't. Like, look.
Hardpoint located.
My
Hardpoint is secure.
Well, that's right.
Enemy cruise missile launch detected. Contesting hardpoint.
Light off just for better view. Oh crap. I'm not even seeing the tree. I can see a thing. Oh, just know this is good at sniping.
Semtex out.
Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy attack helo above.
I hate that kid.
We're letting the motherland
You're
down.
making
Pull it
me
back. Hardpoint identified.
I'll just get a class and get these double kills done.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Shoot was good.
Hardpoint locked down.
Clean kill.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Call. Hostile air patrol detected. Multiple enemy spy plane detected.
And I kill myself on this. Oh my god. What's going on?
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh, it's just the kid. I gotta kill
Hardpoint
this kid.
contested. Hardpoint lost. Enemy sentry turret detected in the halo.
Oh, I better hit that.
Sentry.
Let's go. Got this helicopter together. You don't put this in here.
Hardpoint
Semtex
locked
thrown.
down.
Cartel.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure.
I just try to shoot that thing out so I can get some XP so I can get this UAV, bro.
Contesting hardpoint.
Man, I would do it. Dude, this kid's a camping.
Hardpoint contested.
I gotta put on Lawbreaker, I'll take care of. Don't need a stove. Don't really even need a laser. Don't need a grid.
We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Because more people hearing me and good.
Deploying field mic.
Spy plane available for
Spy plane perimeter established, Angels 3.
What? I got a collat and a kill that I wasn't aiming at. I'm just so good. I'm just so good. This kid's 40. He's some kid on their team is 47.
Was ist das denn für eine Scheiße? You've got some explaining to do.
This guy. I didn't care if he had for me. Hey, you guys want to talk in party chat? Yeah, there you go. I'll show you my. I have to change my reticle. Camos. I mostly use cherry blossom. I might use close game physical.
Hardpoint. Secure the objective. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. We are pulling ahead. Contesting hardpoint. We lost the hardpoint. We are losing the advantage. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Oh, good map. Bro, how long was I gone? It was a team deathmatch.
We have taken the lead.
So sweet. So
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down.
it should be done maybe?
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Something target. Hardpoint locked down.
Strong enemy.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Moving.
Maybe a double kill.
Hostile down.
Like, I don't know, where's... Oh, he's hiding.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Friendly targets. Friendly targets.
Hardpoint locked down.
That should be...
Hardpoint lost.
Semtex out.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Enemy appears KIA.
It's close to that.
Some turrets eliminated. TechCom, get me spy plane. Throwing Semtex.
50%.
Contesting hardpoint.
I got this kill.
Hardpoint lost.
Contact with spy plane lost.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Blink, I got 2 hit markers, bro. I got 2 hit markers.
Semtex out.
Just killed that kid. Some text. Wait, actually,
Hostile
I'm just
RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost. Strike inbound.
I'm using some kids.
Hostile care package inbound.
He said it's really good, so let's try
Hardpoint is secure.
it. Oh my god. What is like...
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint located.
That kid, I could've got a claw if that kid's head didn't go
Hardpoint is secure.
like that.
Enemy cruise missile launch detected.
Cruise missile inbound.
I got like 3 kills.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
We have a field mic.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
Semtex thrown.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. We have lost the lead. They are ahead.
Walking system spotted.
Why do they keep doing stunts?
Fight mic. Commence spy plane mission. Semtex going out.
Attacking your spy plane.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Of course they play.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Testing hardpoint. Enemy care package above.
What is this right now? That's a care package. Oh, that's a care package. I gotta watch that.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Enemy cruise missile launch
Throwing
detected.
Semtex.
This care package.
Hardpoint locked down.
Armed mobile.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I just tried to chuck the date over.
Hardpoint is secure.
Semtex out.
Hardpoint contested. Citron, napalm strike inbound. We're lost. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Throwing Semtex.
Hardpoint is secure.
They're gone.
Enemy care package above. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy care package above. Hardpoint is secure. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Hardpoint. Cruise missile inbound.
Still got it. I actually said
Hardpoint lost.
Proximity mine down.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
I'm 27.
Return for debrief, DJI. This must never happen again.
Niet. This will not stand.
Better than cold popcorn. That tastes like syrup. Made in Canada. Let's see how much. Close my eyes. 6 more lives. I need 4 here and 2 bloodthirsty ones. Yeah, so some more bloodthirsties. 35 kills, they all have to be in a row. Wait. Alright, there's some more. Bro, please. I will have to go game, bro. I don't like doing this, but I might go games.
Says artifacts, someone. Like that. What's the cookie pack? That's as fast as it is. Except for the extra shirt. I mean, the center shirt. So you gonna chill, knows what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm chilling right now. I'm chilling right now, bro.
probably lost his first game. Maybe.
Hard point. Take the objectives. Hard point identified. Hard point is secure. We're in the lead.
Hostile has incendiary.
We've lost the hard point. Hard point located. Hostiles have the hard point.
Yes, sir.
We're losing the advantage.
You suck.
Simtex.
Hard point located. Contesting hard point. Enemy spy plane inbound. Enemy RCXD detected. Hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point contested. We've pulled ahead. Contesting hard point. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point.
Can't keep an old dog down.
Hard point is secure.
Spy plane standing by.
Hard point lost.
Simtex grenade.
Spy plane fuel
Schwack.
check 50%.
Deleted trophy.
We've fallen behind.
Bingo fuel. Spy plane RTB.
Hard point is secure.
Feels like so.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
You know, we got that Zen script, bro. We got that excellent script. It don't matter. I'm still good, bro. Like, even if my boyfriend ain't here, bro, I still excellent that with this script. You can even try, bro. Buy a Zen, buy the extra script. It'll be good, bro. You won't miss a shot. I got Like they can, I got 3 paddles. That's what they can be used for. Okay, I slide and jump with them.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
Simtex Prime.
Hardpoint locked down.
Ooh, I shot.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Pull your socks up, lads. They're ahead.
Always has. Teammates talking they game like they cool or something. This man got a... Bro, that's...
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
And he's still using it, bro. Like, just use it.
Armored
I
Simtex.
usually put a Simtex on my teammate. I do that sometimes. Like, then I just hate my teammate run towards an enemy player.
Hardpoint locked
They
down.
get killed, it don't matter. We still got that kill. Ooh, he got MP5. I got MP5 too, bro. I'm better too.
Enemy nation strike incoming.
Simtex Prime.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
SAM launcher deleted.
And I broke that launcher like see, you gotta go for this like and you still sweat. I'm gonna try to get gold to. I'm gonna do Barrett last because that was gonna take the longest, bro. Change, bro.
Armored Simtex.
Ooh, we gotta destroy this.
Enemies destroyed your field, Mike.
Oh, they just shot my field mark on over. No, bro.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Artillery targeting detected.
Simtex Prime.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Artillery inbound.
Team takeover?
Hostile
Team
spy plane established
take.
overhead. MI6 to your nearest CCP. They fucking had us.
I might get played.
We're gonna make them pay.
It's already 11:40.
How do you go from hitting game-winning shots next to LeBron James? Making over $16 million to a homeless man on the side of the street. This is Delonte West's story.
I wanna see my progress on this. Oh, this one
Delonte had one of the
sucks.
toughest childhoods in the NBA. He grew up in poverty, parents divorced, kids would constantly bully him for having red hair, making him feel like an outcast. For years, he struggled to fit in. The only thing Delonte had was basketball. That's what gave him his ego, his identity. And as a kid, it was the only thing that made him happy. But when Delonte turned 12, he suffered his first devastating injury and left him sidelined for months. This was the first time he wasn't able to drown out his thoughts with basketball, and he spiraled into a deep depression. His mom saw he was struggling and decided it'd be best for him to live with his dad for a bit, but this only made things worse. His dad couldn't care less about what he was going through, and his new school was full of kids that were bad influences, opening the door for him to start experimenting with prescription drugs and alcohol. It wouldn't be until his leg injury healed that Delonte could feel somewhat normal again, back to distracting his mind with basketball. By the time he got to high school, he ended up turning into a star athlete, averaging over 20 points a game. It was obvious this kid had all the talent to make it to the NBA. Then in college, he took things to another level. During his junior year, Delonte and Jameer Nelson, a future NBA player as well, were known as the best backcourt in basketball, and they torched through the regular season. Delonte was averaging 19 points a game, and the two stars led the St. Joseph Hawks to a 30-2 record. This officially put Delonte West's name on the map. The 24th pick in the 2004 draft, it became official. Boston Celtics selected Delonte West, and he accomplished his childhood dream. But as quick as things went up for Delonte, they began crumbling down. Injuries derailed his first few years in the NBA, and it wouldn't be until a trade in 2008 that the world would really get to know him, for good and bad. Delonte was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, giving him the opportunity of a lifetime, playing with LeBron James as the Cavs starting point. This was the moment he was waiting for, but his years with the Cavs would also be filled with controversy. It started with him lashing out at teammates during the
Capture the objective.
Made the Cavs forced Delonte to take a break and talk to the
Hardpoint
doctor.
identified.
He ended up being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. This meant Delonte would have extreme emotional highs and lows. So he started taking medication.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Learning to live with it. But that was just the beginning of his struggles. Behind the scenes, he had a secret life that no one knew about. September 2009, he was arrested while...
With this much power, your truck can power your kitchen.
While riding through DC on his motorcycle, he was pulled over and had 3 different guns on him. And with that, Delonte's name was in headlines everywhere. People started questioning what was going on in his life. He ended up getting a slap on the wrist, sentenced to 8 months of house arrest, 2 months of probation, and 40 hours of community service. Then the following season, Delonte was involved in a controversy that not only left a stain on his legacy, but also...
Hardpoint locked down.
Hardpoint
located. Hardpoint is secure.
The best record in the NBA. And LeBron was on a mission to get his first ring. After going up 2-1 in the semifinals against the Celtics, the Cavs lost 3 straight games and were knocked out. LeBron went from MVP player to disengaged. This shows immediately the story of LeBron trying to figure out
Contesting hardpoint. We've lost the hardpoint.
No one saw coming. Delonte West was sleeping with LeBron's mom, allegedly. Rumor has it, LeBron found out that Delonte was hooking up with his mom during the Boston playoff series, and it completely threw him off his game. And just like that,
we've lost the hardpoint.
Became the biggest sports topic. Then, to make matters worse, the Cavs decided to trade Delonte away to the Timberwolves. They waived him.
Hardpoint lost.
1-year deal for the 2010-2011 season with the Celtics, but he had the worst year of his career.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure.
The season, the playoffs falling apart. Luckily, one more team was willing to give him a chance. Dallas Mavericks.
Contesting hardpoint.
They saw some value in the years of
We've lost the
experience he
hardpoint.
had playing alongside LeBron James. So, the Mavs signed Delonte to a 1-year deal for the 2011-2012 season. But this season was one of the most controversial in NBA history, and it was a position he hadn't been in since his middle school days. The NBA officially went into a lockout during the 2005 season.
Hardpoint locked down.
Owners not being able to reach an agreement with the players' union. This meant no teams could sign or trade players. Players weren't allowed to use team facilities, and no one was being paid. For the first time in Delonte's career, he wasn't getting a consistent paycheck. And it turned out, he hadn't been
contesting hardpoint.
$1 million
Hardpoint located
in DC, and he could barely afford that when he was getting paid.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
The water heater broke, and the family had to heat water on the stovetop just to take a bath. The situation got so bad that Delonte, while being an NBA player, had to go get a job at Home Depot. Yeah, this guy literally worked at Home Depot during the lockout. He was disgusted with himself, and he wanted to get rid of anything that made him feel like a failure. So Delonte started selling every single piece of memorabilia he had. It got so bad that when Delonte couldn't find a buyer,
Once was a cult. It was raised by guns.
Hardpoint locked down.
On the snow, the rocks, the rivers. Then
Hardpoint lost.
Capable of handling any terrain.
we just throw the memorabilia away. and Delonte still after hitting rock bottom. Delonte was given the question now was, can Delonte
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost.
even with everything going on personally, Delonte proved he could still
Hardpoint
be a
locked
solid
down.
role player in the NBA, bringing his numbers back up to nearly 10 points a game in the 2011-2012 season. But this was going personally. His place in Dallas. He was forced to sleep in a car, even the Dallas locker room. Luckily, he was working for a guy who seemed to care about him.
Hardpoint contested.
And as soon as Mark heard about Delonte's situation, he went and got him a place approved. Delonte seemed like he had a great setup here in Dallas. Still, couldn't stay out of his own way.
Hardpoint identified.
2012-2013
Hardpoint is
season,
secured.
Delonte signed another one-year contract with the Mavs, and he was playing hard during the preseason games. A little too hard. Snapping at not just officials.
Spy plane standing by.
After preseason games,
We lost the hardpoint.
and the Mavs had enough, so they suspended Delonte for conduct detrimental to the team as a warning shot. But just 10 days later, Delonte blew up on his teammates again
Sam thought
after
attacking your
another
spy plane.
preseason loss. So the Mavs hit Delonte with another suspension. And just a few days later, he was waived from the team, officially marking the end of his NBA career.
Hardpoint locked
At
down.
the time, Delonte was
Hardpoint
renting an
contested.
apartment at the balcony
Hardpoint lost.
overlooked the Mavericks arena. Delonte sat up on that balcony for days. Watching fans pile into the arena.
Hardpoint is secured.
But he had to move on.
Hardpoint identified.
A couple of years, he played for teams out in China and Venezuela, but never found stability. In 2015, Delonte made his way
Hostiles have
back
captured
to
the
US,
hardpoint.
playing for the Texas Legends and the G League. But it wasn't long before he suffered a season-ending injury in April of 2015. The spark the end of Delonte's basketball and opened the door for the darkest chapter of his life yet. Delonte West completely disappeared. No one was talking about him. No one had any idea what he was up to.
Why is my stepmom so obsessed with that zucchini?
Hardpoint is secured.
My favorite color.
Where's the Tommy?
Hardpoint lost.
Open fire.
Hardpoint locked down.
Just call him by his first name. From now
Until these pictures went viral.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Recognized him. So he wanted a picture, but what he got was a weird experience. Most of these pictures were captioned, "Bro had a hospital robe on like he escaped from the psych ward or something." I asked what happened. He said, "Life. Damn." It's clear just looking at these pictures he wasn't on planet Earth. Nowhere close. I wouldn't call him homeless.
Hardpoint
It looked
contested.
like he was going through a lot and it was taking a toll on him for sure, but homeless.
Hardpoint
not
lost.
yet. After these pictures went viral, you would hear the name Delonte West. No one knows what he was doing. All we know is that next time we saw him, he was in a viral video being attacked in the middle of a highway.
Spy plane inbound.
Viral in early 2020, and there is a part of
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
showing Delonte got shot in outrage.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down.
West needs help. And as these videos went viral, Delonte's former college teammate Jameer Nelson posted this message online, begging for Delonte to get help, spreading awareness on how serious mental health really is. But nothing really came of this, and it wasn't long until he once again disappeared for months. The next time we saw Delonte was September 2020, and it was clear that he was at rock bottom. What does a homeless NBA player look like? Well,
Contesting hardpoint.
pictures started going viral, showing Delonte on the streets of Dallas, the cardboard style, begging for money. This time, when Delonte went viral, things felt
We are
different.
taking control.
This picture took the internet by storm, and the NBA world started rallying together to try to get
We are pulling ahead.
everyone
Press
that
your advantage.
Delonte was posting
Hardpoint
begging
located.
for someone to get get him help or offering it. Even LeBron wanted to fly Delonte out to LA.
Hardpoint is secure.
Offered to spend whatever money it took to get him back on his feet. But every minute was important. It felt like it was a matter of time before things hit a point of no return. Thankfully,
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Delonte down.
Hardpoint contested.
Mark saw these pictures viral throughout 2020 as well. And as soon as he saw Delonte was in Dallas, he started making every call he could to try and find him. A few days went by, and Mark was able to get a hold of Delonte.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost.
Not long after, Mark confirmed with reporters that he did pick him up, saying he could just the rest was up to Delonte and his family. We didn't hear anything
Hardpoint is secure.
for another month or so. Then, out of nowhere, Mark shared a couple of pictures and an update, saying, "Ladies and gentlemen,
Hardpoint located.
Delonte West."
Hardpoint is secure.
Long ago, but he's taken the
Hardpoint
share
contested.
these with all of us.
Hardpoint
Thank
lost.
you for the love and support. For the first time in years, Delonte looks alive and happy. And now it's being reported that Delonte has a job working for the same rehab center that he attended. From NBA player to homeless, this might be Delonte's last opportunity to save himself. Mental illness is hell. It's an internal battle that you have to live with forever. So if there's anything you take away from Delonte's story, this video, is that it's okay to ask for help. In fact, Delonte getting in that car with Mark Cuban and accepting the help he needs, that's the strongest thing he's ever done.
Hardpoint is secure.
Business in the back.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down.
Surfaces.
Let the cowards run. The day is ours.
Yo, this game, he's using a defense script, bro. He must. I know he's using a defense script, bro. What? That passport?
Hey, what's up guys, this is 9Lives coming at you with the second episode of my Sniper Secret series for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Today I've got 9 new Sniper Secrets for you guys, and they're all going to either help you improve your sniping and be more effective with the sniper rifle, or just have more fun with it. Either way, I think you'll definitely learn something new today, just like with the last episode. So sit back, relax, and don't forget to take some notes. So to start off this this episode with Sniper Secret number 1, we're going to be taking a look at a melee lunge that will put you above the map crossroads, give you a bird's eye view flying through the air so you can go for a trick shot. For Sniper Secret number 2,
Hard
we'll
point.
take an in-depth look at field of view, and I'll explain to you
Secure the objective.
120 FOV that I like to run.
Hard point
Sniper
identified.
Secret number 3 will be about creating more montage-type moments. This has
Hostiles
been
have captured the hard point.
comment section, so I definitely wanted to bring this to you today, and I will be breaking down the clip from the intro of this video and explaining how to break more moments like that so you can hit moves like that yourself. Sniper Secret number 4 will be showing you how to jump shot to the top of these ropes that you repel and throw off together rather than just stepping off the. There's been changes to slide canceling that we'll cover in Sniper Secret number 5, and I'll show you really crazy spawn snipe spot for Sniper Secret number 6, 2 more melee lunge trick shots for 7 and 8, and a great
Hardpoint is secure.
So this crossroads is one of those nothing super practical, but if you take a look at the height you can get here, it's absolutely amazing. All you've got to do is get your friend to quick join your public match in progress and then stand on that rock. Make sure you're on the supports free throw. Then when you stand
Hardpoint
below,
identified.
melee,
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
on your side, hopefully you can get your shot to connect. So I run 120 FOV in Black Ops Cold War, and this is a huge advantage for me as I'm much more aware of my surroundings, and as you can see, I can easily spot my opponent in the garage on the left there.
Hardpoint is secure.
Switching over to the default FOV of 80, I can't even see that garage from the same position. However, the trade-off for running a higher FOV like
Hardpoint
this is
contested.
everything appears to be smaller, which puts a heavy strain
Hardpoint
on your
lost.
aim to be really on point because you're aiming at what is essentially smaller targets because everything around you appears to get smaller, including your enemies, as you raise your FOV. If you'd like to try
Hardpoint
bumping up your
lockdown.
FOV from the default, which is
Hardpoint
80 FOV,
contested.
you can actually do so on all platforms this year. However, everybody has the FOV slider in their settings. Putting your FOV up is going to put a huge strain on your centering and on your pre
Hardpoint
at these two crucial aiming skills.
Hardpoint
The higher
locked down.
you have your FOV, so the more aware
We're
you
full
can be of
ahead.
your surroundings. Don't start raising your FOV until you've mastered these two aiming skills. For more information on
Hardpoint
FOV,
contested.
watch my How to Snipe video after you're done watching this. Now let's talk about positioning. So, as a sniper, if you're trying to hit points, 5-ons, or in this case, 5-on times 2s, you need to constantly be trying to position yourself in front of the objective, as you can see here, which is the most popular game mode for aggressive snipers. If a teammate gets ahead of me,
Contesting
you
hard
get
point.
taken out and then push up. And then the last step
Contesting
is
hard point.
enemies are spawning and cut their spawn off from the objective.
Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint.
Then you should be strafing in the opposite direction that your opponents are moving. So if they're sliding right here, I would strafe them left. If your enemy is stationary, you should move in the
Hostile
opposite
spy plane
direction.
established overhead.
If you know there's an enemy behind a corner,
Hardpoint
you should
locked
try
down.
to jump the corner to avoid being greedy. The opposite side that your opponents were moving to make it a harder adjustment to their aim. If you go back and watch where the enemies were taking shots at me, they were always missing me because they were shooting where I was instead of where I was moving to. If your opponent has better cover than you and you're waiting for them to peek, you should probably hard scope so hold up your scope and then take the shot. Again, I hard scope this first shot because the enemy has better cover than me.
Contesting hardpoint.
And I just create this.
Hardpoint
Now,
lost.
next clip coming up. I'll actually hard scope because I know if I run into the doorway, there's a pretty good chance that I'll lose that gunfight because it takes so long for me to love the scope. You'll notice for all three of these clips, I'm in front of the objective, in front of the
Hostile
team,
spy
and
plane
cutting
established
off the
overhead.
spawn from the objective, so they have to
Hardpoint locked down.
Unfortunately, I didn't realize I was out of ammo with the Tundra there, and by the time I switched to it was too late. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something. Alright, so here's what a rappel jump shot looks like. You can actually
Hardpoint
jump way
located.
over the top of the rope
Hardpoint
there
is
if you
secure.
time it correctly, and of course it's much more effective than just stepping off normally. It even allows you to scope in and take your shot before you hit the ground. Unlike a normal rappel where you step off, you're super exposed, you have to start scoping in once you get your feet on the ground, which oftentimes will be too late, especially if you're rappelling into the enemy spawn, which you likely would be if you're taking this rope right here. Snipers usually have the biggest disadvantage when rappelling because it takes so long to get your sniper out that they can't do anything. So now let's take a look at how to jump shot.
Contesting hardpoint.
Level the playing field a little bit as a sniper. Now Also, if you don't get the timing right, it's not good.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is
Alright,
secure.
so there's been a stealth update to slide canceling in this game. In my previous video, I showed you how to slide cancel with the button combination of slide, aim, jump. This will no longer work, so I'm going to have to show you the new way of slide canceling in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. If you slide cancel with slide, aim, jump, you'll be able to scope in early still, and as you can see, by the time I'm standing up, I'm already mostly scoped in. This is how to get the biggest advantage from slide canceling, and it only works this way if you have auto sprint disabled. If you have auto sprint enabled, it's not nearly as good, and the button combo is just slide and aim. This way, you don't get to start scoping in early, so by the time you're standing up, you still have a long way to go to get your scope fully up, being disadvantaged compared to having auto sprint disabled. And this is because aiming now cancels your slide if you have auto sprint enabled, but it doesn't if you have it disabled. Now you know.
Your all-new e-commerce.
Hardpoint identified.
By top freelancers on Fiverr. What's up? And that's pretty amazing.
Hardpoint put down.
You didn't promote your products online. Now, how happy are you from 1 to 10? I take that as a 12. What's the step your business takes? Fiverr.
Hardpoint contested. Contesting
Here's an
hardpoint.
absolutely absurd line of sight that I wanted to share with you guys. If you use an ultra zoom custom scope, which allows you to magnify your zooms all the way to the location of your own spot. This is where it lines up to right here. As you can see, as I move a little bit more to the left, I'll see the lineup. There it is. That's something that
Hardpoint contested.
And if you guys are familiar with this map, you know this is a very common
Hardpoint identified.
somebody hits a triple collateral on this spot.
Hardpoint locked down.
As you can see, it's much harder to use this.
The capitalists will remember this defeat.
Enemy eliminated. Moving to exfil.
And I think something like 4 boats that you can launch off with this one. This isn't a very popular map. It is quick join session. The other thing that's great about this map, if you're a trick shot or wants to go for lunch shots, is because there's so many different spots. If players are starting to catch on to the fact that you're trying to trick shot them, you can just move over to one of the other spots and keep going with your attempts. Unlike in the first lunch shot I showed in this video, where there's only one spot on the map, and once an enemy is onto you, it's kind of done. There's a bunch of lunch spots on the big version of Armada with these crates out in the water, and what's great about them is, in addition to being able to relocate between these crates that are all over the map, they're also way out in the water, so it's harder for enemies to catch on and start coming after you. It's just less likely that you'll be disturbed, so you'll have a lot of opportunities generally on Armada to go for these types of shots. I was only trying for about 10 minutes, and I almost hit someone off of the zipline here. If you have a clip that you'd like to share, please do so in my Discord. So Nuketown has been the go-to sniper 1v1 map in Treyarch games since its inception. Back in Black Ops 1, the first year that we had Nuketown, it immediately became the sniper 1v1 map, and it's great to keep having it back in all the new Black Ops games. And this year for the Easter egg, if you go around and you pop the heads off all the mannequins around the map, you'll initiate an Easter egg that turns your match into a retro 80s style video game type of vibe, adding a whole new flair to your Nuketown Sniper 1v1s or Nuketown Sniper lobbies with your friends. I think it's really awesome. I'm really glad that they added an Easter egg like this into the game this year. So get some friends together and try a sniper lobby in the Easter egg, or just one friend for a sniper 1v1 in the Easter egg. If you need sniper friends to play with, come ask in my Discord. I'll leave the link to my Discord in the pinned comment down below. Join us and find some friends to play with that love sniping just as much as you. And if you want to keep improving, make sure you watch these 2 videos on the screen right now. The previous sniper...
Opera GX is a gaming browser. Yes, you heard that right. A gaming browser. Now you may be wondering, why the do I need a gaming browser?
Hey, what's up guys, this is 9Lives, and today I'm going to show you how to snipe like a pro in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now we're going to get pretty in-depth in this video because I want you guys to be able to get as good as possible at quickscoping and sniping in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And in order to do that, you're probably going to need to watch this video more than once. So what I'd recommend you do is you go ahead and add this video to your favorites so you can refer back to it after you've had some time to practice, and ultimately that's how you're going to get the best at quickscoping and sniping in this game. Make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss future strategy and tip videos about quickscoping and sniping throughout the year. And I'll also keep you guys up to date with sniper rifle uses in case anything changes due to sniping, which would also include any new sniper rifles that get added to the game throughout the year. Basically, all of my
Seize the objectives.
Sniping, and this is the place to be if you're really serious about it.
Hardpoint identified.
So if that sounds good to you, you can subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss future videos. Now, without further ado,
have the hardpoint.
Step to mastering sniping. Understand how aim assist works with the sniper rifles. If you're coming from using other weapons like SMGs and ARs, you'll be used to having quite strong aim assist that will help you get a target so you can make your shot. However, if you want to get into sniping, you're going to have to get used to having virtually no aim assist. As you can see here, when I move my crosshairs over the target, it does not slow down my aim. This is why step 2, coming up next in today's video, is so important for doing Centering is an aiming skill that is typically underdeveloped in controller players who the game does a lot of that aiming work for them through aim assist. As you can see here, the aim assist
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Stick here as I move my crosshair over the target, and you can see that the game is slowing down significantly each time it passes over the target. This already starts the next level and made even stronger when you aim down your sights. I'm still applying a consistent level of force to the right stick here as I'm aiming over the target, but now it's almost completely stopping my aim as I'm over the target. Because sniper rifles do not behave this way, it's something that you're going to have to put some time into getting used to if you're
hardpoint locked down.
In this video that's coming up later on, I'll show you a really great
contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Rifles much more quickly, as well as practice the other 6 sniping tips that we'll discuss today. Now, just for full transparency, I know this is a very subtle aim assist effect on a sniper rifle if you're the target has to be moving like they are here, and you have to be moving.
Hardpoint identified.
Style of sniping in Call of Duty multiplayer.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Unless you're playing really slow.
So I have a remote job where I work from home. But the craziest part is I get paid around $95.
Check your fire.
So centering is the aiming skill of lining up your shot before you're fully scoped in. The goal is to scope in as close as you possibly can to your target so you can maximize the amount of instances where you can take your shot immediately when your scope goes up. Anytime you're leaving your scope up and trying to adjust your aim, you are very exposed to enemy players around you who can take you out with a because when you're scoped in, you really do have a tunnel vision. They put a little light in the center of your screen.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
Where the middle of your screen is. You can use it as a guide to
hardpoint identified.
You can't 100% because as you can see here, it actually will disappear your screen. So I have to still know where the center of my screen is.
Hardpoint locked down.
Because I've been sniping in Call of Duty for about
enemy spy plane inbound.
I'm very well aware of where the exact center of my screen is. This idea of centering and sniping like this, you should pay attention to where that dot is because you need to know the precise center of your screen in order to take shots as fast as possible. So next time you get on pod and pull out your sniper test, you keep the center because this is for those
we have lost the hard point.
Aren't able to do all of your aiming before the scope comes out. We have dragging. Dragging is the aiming skill of making adjustment or your shot while you're missing. Both centering and dragging are
hard point located.
You really should be practicing in a private match if you're serious about getting good at
hard point locked down.
In step 7, towards the end of this video, I show you exactly how to set
is secure.
Being better than your opponent at pre-aiming can help you close that gap, especially with the skills.
Hostile sentry turret active. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Academy is a 3-month, 12-week, very intensive coding group. 12 weeks thought process in Academy was how much I'd have to pay up front.
First step, we're going to take a deep dive.
Hardpoint identified.
First things first.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Make sure you
A
go
sound
down
turret
to
is
the
attached.
threshold and you want to get that down to as low as possible without creating stick. This will give you the full range of
Plane has been destroyed.
which once you're used to it, will give you more control. If your controller is detecting motion on the sticks, even when you're that means you can bump the minimum input threshold up a little bit until you reach a level where it stops. And then incrementally raise and lower your sensitivity until you reach the highest level where you can completely complete this aim exercise.
Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
If your controller is detecting motion on the sticks even when your thumbs are off of them, that means you have to bump the minimum input threshold up a little bit until you reach a level where it stops. And then incrementally raise and lower your sensitivity until you reach the highest level where you can complete this aim exercise with reasonable accuracy. As you can see, I'm practicing my centering up against
They're pulling ahead.
Side of this pillar and set it to the center. Now come over here and we'll test your sensitivity with the technique. This is called tracking. So I'm trying to keep this white dot in the center of my screen into the belly of this monkey graffiti on the wall. I'll move forwards and backwards and jump and slide and hopefully
Keep doing what you're doing, BND. We have this.
Screen reasonably within the belly of the screen there, without too much range. If you're having a hard time in the center of your screen, you likely need to turn your sensitivity down. Having a high sensitivity can be
Hardpoint identified.
because you may be
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
faster, you might be able to move around on people and not expect it, but if it comes to the cost of your accuracy, it's probably not worth it. If you're interested in getting some of the benefits of running a higher sensitivity, but you're not ready for it yet, I'd recommend incrementally raising
Hardpoint
your
locked
sensitivity
down.
over multiple play sessions, and coming back and doing this test to see if you're retaining your accuracy.
Hardpoint
Those of you who
contested.
went ahead and tried this exercise that I've shown here, did you raise or lower your sensitivity? Or did it stay the same? I'm actually really curious, so please leave a comment down below, and I will see.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint locked. Hardpoint locked down.
As you extend the stick further, this is great for SMGs and ARs, but really it's not ideal.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Because
Detected in your aim. Hardpoint located. Hostile hardpoint.
aim assist, so that is if you're aggressively sniping forward, aim
Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint.
Spy plane above, send capture your objective.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
to go to places in space which are dangerous, discover valuable
Spy plane mission timeline halfway checked.
You could even go to
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hard point lost.
Mission timeline expired. Spy plane exit San Diego.
Red defender horizon around him. Where you are in space. How far away you are, how you recognize the surroundings. It's an incredible feeling. I just feel like living in the
Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Force behind. Artillery target detected. Net call. Incoming artillery. Hardpoint is secure.
as well as the crosshairs in the scope before you can actually take an accurate shot. So, target.
Hardpoint contested. We have lost the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
A random spread, not where you're actually aiming. I would recommend finding a wall like this, just practicing the timing of the shots because and if you're relying
That's the wrong outcome, BND. Rendezvous with exfiltration team.
the scope, you'll likely miss a
The
lot of shots.
fuck went wrong out?
Because the game's not continuous. By going and actually practicing get a feel for and really what you should be doing here is to make this and in fact, I even recommend using the scope here, the vertical scope, to get the help you get that time.
Hey, what's up YouTube? I hope all of you are having a great day so far. In today's upload, we are going to be going over the fastest LW3 Tundra setup. So my previous video on the Tundra was a very fast setup, but this one is a little bit faster, but you do get a little bit more hit markers. So if you can't consistently hit like the upper chest of your enemy, you're not going to really like this setup. I'll still give you guys a very good one, but for the main class of this video, you have to be pretty consistent with your shots. But so anyways, this video is going to consist of an LW3 gameplay, and then if you like how it's looking at the gameplay and you want to try it out for yourself, I'll be going over the class set after the gameplay. And if you enjoyed this video at any point, I would really appreciate if you could hit that like button, helps me out a ton. And if you're new to the channel and you want to get better at Call of Duty, make sure you hit that subscribe button because that's all my content is about. But without further ado, let's get right into the gameplay. Okay boys, we got Armada Strike Snipers Only Domination. I thought my mic was on first, after I almost had a heart attack. So before this I got Nuketown Domination. I was super hyped that was going to be a great match. Honestly, it was horrible. No, this is snipers only, not hits. Half the things like the pistol, the sim shot, tomahawk I couldn't use because I was playing snipers only. But if you're trying to use this class in public matches, this is a very good setup. And for the LW3 loadout, so there's actually two of them. So the first one you probably won't like, but it's a very good one. It's just for like advanced players. So I'll give you guys like the advanced setup, and then just for a casual player, I'll give you guys a very good setup. So for the advanced LW3 setup, so you don't really need a muzzle. I'm just throwing on a muzzle because it helps me out when I'm using this setup. This is just gonna add 40% idle sway control. And the reason you want to add a muzzle is because I'm adding the hammer forged barrel. This is gonna add 30% to my fire rate, which is gonna make it so I can pop off shots very quick. If you're a very accurate player, you can get easy 5-rounds all the time, just because of how fast you can fire your weapon. So you're not the most experienced player, and you just find yourself always getting hit markers because you can't always send your shot on like the upper chest or the head. I would do the Tiger team because this is gonna increase your damage, allowing you to get more one-shot, one kills. But if you can consistently hit someone in the upper chest and the head, I would do the hammer forge because you're gonna be able to pop off shots way faster. But with this barrel, you are losing some idle sway control, so that's why I added the muzzle just to compensate for that loss. For the magazine, I suggest you guys stay between the fast mag and the 7-round mag. I like the 7-round mag just so I don't have to reload as much, but the fast mag makes it so you can reload extremely quick. And for the handle, you want to do the airborne elastic wrap. This is just going to increase your ADS speed by 12%. This is going to max out the ADS value on this gun. This is the fastest LW3 setup if you have the airborne percent. Just throwing on there, I'll give you guys a very good setup. So for the advanced LW3 setup, so you don't really need a muzzle. I'm just throwing on a muzzle because it helps me out when I'm using this setup. This is just going to add 40% idle sway control. And the reason you want to add a muzzle is because I'm adding the hammer forged barrel. This is going to add 30% to my fire rate, which is going to make it so I can pop off shots very quick. If you're a very accurate player, you can get easy 5-rounds all the time, just because of how fast you can fire your weapon. So you're not the most experienced player, let's say, it doesn't really matter. I'm so fire speed.
We are losing some hipfire accuracy, but just in general, you miss most of your hipfires with this gun, so that's why I don't really see that as a problem. But so anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this setup. The second setup that I was talking about earlier is just switching this barrel to the Tiger 18 barrel, and then you can do whatever you want with the muzzle because the stabilizer isn't going to matter as much. Sorry if all this was confusing, I hope I explained it good, but I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay. Hopefully you like the class setup. Hope all of you have a great
Your all-new e-commerce site that was built by top freelancers on Fiverr is up. And that's pretty amazing. They built it and expertly marketed and promoted your products online. Now, how happy are you from 1 to 10? I take that as a 12. For every step your business takes. Fiverr, freelance services on demand.
Opera GX is a gaming browser. Yes, you heard that right. A gaming browser. Now you may be wondering, why do I need a gaming browser? And you can probably think of that yourself. Think about how much RAM and CPU your typical Chrome tab uses up. With Opera GX, you get access to GX Control. This allows you to throttle your CPU, network usage, and RAM. Think about it. You have some FPS lag, maybe your browser's using a little bit too much of it. You got it. In the GX corner, you can also stay up to date with all the latest news on your favorite games and the newest releases. The browser comes right out of the box with dedicated Twitch.
And what's up YouTube? I hope all of you are having a great day so far. In today's upload, we are just gonna
I smell like fucking cream cheese. Wanna see L37 you can tell me you have to go to bed soon? Yeah, I got you, bro.
hard point. Capture the objective. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point.
Don't bring nobody over my house. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. Yes,
Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint.
Smoke checked.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure. We're pulling ahead.
Target drop. Semtex out.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint.
Enemy frag.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile RCXD in the Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Shooter.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. We've lost the hardpoint. We're falling behind. Hardpoint is secure. We're taking control.
Incoming Semtex.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy spy plane inbound. Hardpoint locked down.
Deploying field mic. I'm on your side.
Hostile RCXD in your AO. We've lost the
Stop
hardpoint.
incoming.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected. Contesting hardpoint. We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
Spy plane
secure.
in my sights. Check and fire.
Hardpoint contested. Hostile RCXD in your AO. We've lost the hardpoint.
Request spy plane above.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down.
Eliminate the proximity mine.
team class.
Confirming kill.
Contesting hardpoint. We've lost the hardpoint. Hostile sentry
Semtex going out.
hardpoint identified.
Proximity mine destroyed.
Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy throwing Semtex. Incoming Semtex.
Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is secure. Enemy RCXT detected. Spy plane is up.
That was too close.
Hardpoint lost.
Field mic transmitting.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint lost.
Hostile SAM turret eliminated.
Enemy RCXT detected. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down.
Hostile down. Eliminated gas mine.
Hardpoint lost. Hostile sentry turret active. Hardpoint lost.
Hold fire.
Hostile sentry turret active. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure.
Semtex thrown. Watch out. Frag.
Молодцы, разведчики. ГРУ, return to base.
Soviet dominance assured.
Thanks to my many, many years of being at the bottom of the food chain and nothing but sheer determination, I gained the innate ability to be friends with anyone. Everybody loved me. I don't like to use the word, but I think I would have considered myself popular at the time. And despite the way that I used to be, around this time of my life, I was really good with girls. And I'm not even gonna lie, it probably did help my case that I was black going to a predominantly white school, because those white girls were curious. Fix that.
that with the fact that I had the hormones of a dog and eat, and the fact that I just discovered the deeper parts of Pornhub. And somehow when I look back on this, I think it as one of the better parts of my life. I'm sure by now, you guys already know that's usually the moment before shit goes wrong. But out of all the girls that quote-unquote liked me from my school, my two favorite would have to be these girls named Taylor and Mariana. Taylor, of course, being this super cute white girl with blue eyes. If I were to describe her personality, she's very much so like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. Mariana was the spiciest, thickest little dude. She had an attitude problem that nobody could tell her. And on top of that, she fucking hated me. She hated my guts. Like, I would love to sit here and tell you that she liked me or that we were chill or, you know, at the very least friends, but she didn't want anything to do with me. She didn't want to laugh at any of my jokes. Meanwhile, Taylor was laughing it up. We were like good friends, but Mariana, she dissed my outfits. She would blow up at me whenever I said hi to her in the hallway. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I loved every second of it. I don't know, I like it when a girl exhibits a certain amount of fire. I love it. I want you to punch me in the face. I want you to pause and keep me on a leash.
Hard point. Hard point identified. Take the objectives.
Mariana was full. Nigga, you're trying to bag Mariana?
Ourselves will capture the hard point. We've pulled ahead.
Why do people call her a thought anyway?